Kingdom of YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Hopefully you can hear the sound as YouTube has decided to try and mute out the audio on my videos. Am I being censored? I mean, I know that I say lots of stupid stuff, but didn't quite expect them to take it that far. Not just kidding. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully this will work. I guess if you can hear me, it does, and me even talking about it is rather pointless. So I am sailing over to knock out the Gaiatuli. I've got my fleet sailing together here for protection. So I have a fleet along with my army, so we'll go knock out the Gaiatuli. Let's see what else. We finished knocking out all of these other little factions. I've got another of my armies here. It looks like this province is coming under control now. I've got quite a bit of food. Let's see, we're running the bread and games edict. I wonder if I can remove my, okay, good. Yeah, I can remove this army without any worry of revolt. So we can start marching back towards civilization. Those provinces will be under control. And I have an army here in Macomades as well. And all of this stuff should come well under control here soon, too. Let's go into the diplomacy and see if we can make some kind of deal with Egypt. They're not real happy with me, though. I get this healthy cultural aversion for playing as the Barkids. And my question to CA has to be, does it really need to be minus 25? I mean, that's enough to make them unfriendly towards me no matter who they are. It's somewhat annoying. Like, when you play as the Hananids, the value is only like a plus 10, and it says they have cultural affinity. So why is the penalty so severe towards the Barkid faction? I could see if it was like minus 10 or minus 15, but minus 25 seems a bit extreme. So you can see that it's going to be really hard for me to accomplish anything with Egypt because they hate me just by built-in stats, which is crazy because I really don't need to have a war with them. I really would prefer not. Let's go ahead and end this turn and see what happens. It's going to be good to get over and take care of the Gaiatuli, and also I want to capture a little bit more, some more holdings in Spain to boost my income. And that way I have a good strong income with which to crush Rome. And that should be enough to help us get through. Let's see, we got everything going here. End in turn. Oh man, my dignitary died. And I've been tasked with a mission to recruit a spy. I believe we can do that. So I don't have any. Let's see, Lily Biome is actually on the downslide here as far as happiness goes. Punic culture is on the way down because I'm not able to really fight back. Let's see, the Romans. Syracuse. Oh yeah, look, there's 2 Roman temples in Cosentia. So we could definitely stand to get a spy up there and to start committing arson like crazy. So let's recruit some agents. See what we get here. +1 cultural influence, that's not bad. +5 line of sight, plus discovering hidden agents, that's not bad. We'll recruit this guy and send him over to Cosentia and start trying to pester the Romans a little here. Let's see, Lepsis can grow. Not sure if I need to spend money on that on this particular turn or not, though. Let's get our fleet moving towards the Gaiatuli again. Just make sure we don't forget about that. Actually, let's move my army first, and then we'll move the fleet, because I think the fleet can move a little further than the transport ships. And again, just keeping them close to each other so that the Gaiatuli can't pop out, you know, one of their navies full of transport ship slingers and take me out. Carolus is temporarily saved as well. Of course, we fought that massive battle to save it. And we could probably go push back against the Romans in Alalia and probably take it from them. Lily Biome is a little bit exposed right now as well. So I'm thinking we can send the Pride of Mago up here to Lily Biome. And that should help take care of some of the public order issues, and we'll leave this army in Macomades for now, just in case the Egyptians decide to turn on me. If they do, I should be in a good position. Check it out, I turned this turn this province upside down, basically just to let it turn over to the rebels. I don't need this province, and with all of that Egyptian influence, it's something that I just don't feel like fighting with. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to let that one rebel, and it'll kind of just become a buffer state between me and Egypt. And look, the Gaiatuli, man, they have pushed hardcore into Carthago Nova. So it looks like in this particular campaign, both of my allies turned out to be crap and of little help. Just trying to think of the best way to handle this. If we were able to take this army from Carolus to Alalia, we could then push from there over to Belathri and Arimnum. And while I'm making that push, if I bring an army, hit Syracuse, and then push into Cosentia and Brundisium, I should be able to pin the Romans down all at once. So it looks like I'm going to need to improve these troops a little. So, and as far as fighting against the Romans, it wouldn't hurt me to... I mean, these Carthaginian Hoplites are good too, though, to be honest. But, I need to do some recruiting, but I'll wait till I get closer to Carthago. I'll go ahead and do some recruiting with this army here. Actually, this army's in pretty good shape. Maybe some, I don't know, some javelin men would be helpful, but honestly not necessary at the moment. You know what? I'll just save my money. And if I remove my troops from Carolus, it shouldn't cause any, yeah, I mean, the public order here is still fine. So let's start marching towards Alalia, and let's take it and see if we can get the Romans' attention. And we still got to wait a turn. Get this guy moved over. Okay, my navies are good. Let's just go ahead and end this turn. As you can see, my economy is kind of slowly recovering here too. And as my research continues, we can continue to unlock new buildings and try and get things better. I'll go back and double check all my buildings and stuff in my provinces here in a minute too, just to make sure that we've got the right buildings in the right places. See if we need to change anything. It's kind of good to use your smaller settlements as a breadbasket, so to speak. Make sure and just build a lot of agricultural buildings there, and then use your provincial capitals to boost your rebellion imminent in Libya. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just this settlement. Rebellion imminent. Rebellion that I purposefully caused. Wow, look at this army. These guys are getting boosted big time by this mercenary veteran. Oh, and we can upgrade a lot of these troops too. When you get this little gold arrow here, you can click on the unit and upgrade it. And it looks like they're getting an upgrade to their weapons and armor, which is nice. Of course, be careful not to click the button right above it that disbands them. Not a good idea. So yeah, these guys have better, really good melee attack and stats actually on these Libyan infantry. Those guys are brutal. They would stand up with legionnaires easily. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build a new building here in Lepsis. I've got all the military buildings I need. I've got quite a bit of agriculture, but it wouldn't hurt me. I mean, you can never really have too much food. You need a lot of it to drive an empire, especially to build, you know, a lot of these, upgrade a lot of these places that takes food. Let's see. Okay, I think we're ready to move over and take Alalia. There's really not any Roman resistance present. There are some transports out here, but I don't think they're within reinforcing range. And it looks like the Romans just have a small contingent here in the city. Let's go ahead and destroy them and take it. Yeah, we can take Syracuse and come up through Cosentia. If I could just get the Egyptians to lay off, I could pull that army out of Macomades and hit Brundisium from the sea as well. I mean, we could hit the Roman from several positions at once and just really give them the knockout blow. Okay, so let's go ahead and start deployment. I don't have any skirmishers with this army. I'll probably change that eventually. Let's see where the town center's at. It's like literally right up in the center. Okay, let's take my hoplites in this direction. We'll take some of my swords here, and then my other swords here. Just put my general somewhere in the mix of all this. Oops, didn't mean to click an attack order. I can actually just kind of click some orders from out here to make it a little easier. Okay, so there's the Roman ships dropping men, got some plebes in the town center, more plebs there. Alright. Don't expect any real resistance here. The best troops they have are Roarii, which are not very good. They're just, these are kind of like what you would have expected urban cohorts to be like, just a police force. Let's see. All my troops inbound. What kind of resistance do we have over here? Very little. My general could obviously just probably even charge these guys. Wouldn't hurt to get in some experience. And I'm just going to go straight for the town center with these guys. I don't think the Romans have anything there to stop my advance. And then I'll just push on forward to the town center there. I held shift when I clicked a new order, and that allows me to set up waypoints. In case some of you are all wondering what I just did there. And then of course some of you ask about it from time to time. If you hold the space bar, it'll show you your attack order and movement orders, and then of course tab takes you up into this tactical overview. The graphics on this game just never cease to amaze me. It really is beautiful, and as they continue to optimize it and make it better, it's like the game just continues to amaze. Not much of a challenge going on here. Got someone outside with a leaf blower or something. Might be loud enough you all might be able to hear it. Don't worry, it's not Jason. There's no one on my front porch with a hockey mask and a chainsaw. We're good. Alright. As much as it surprises us all, the plebes weren't able to hold back my attacks, and these Roarii are kind of repositioning and retreating. This is going to be a short fight. My Libyan swordsmen, as they continue to get upgraded, become pretty ferocious troops, to be honest. Let's go watch them in combat here. Gosh, I love the way this game looks, and I sure hope they add like a blood pack and stuff too. It'll be amazing. I'm not running this game all out, but I'm fairly close. I say I'm fairly close. I'm sure there's quite a bit more you can do with it, but it's certainly looking good. I run most stuff on extreme, and then I think a mix of ultra, so it does turn out to be looking quite nice. Just, I could probably go to the screen and show you all what my graphics settings are. I don't think the battle was really ever out of favor for us, but whatever you say, friend. Looks like my Libyans are breaking through these Roarii here. Again, no surprise, these guys are basically out in a bathrobe with a shield and a spear. Not really suited for this type of fight. Light spearmen. Oh, there's some Roarii guarding here. I probably don't want to charge them with my general. Wonder what would happen. Oh well, my general dies, he dies. I'm curious. I'm gonna inspire my general. Let's see what happens in the charge. Oh, the Roarii are charging me. That's not good. If they would have stood still, they would have been braced. We actually chucked a pretty good number of them there in the charge. You should always stand still when getting charged by a cav unit, because it'll brace your men better for the charge. You can see though that I didn't really get a whole lot of kills on them. In an extended fight, it's quite possible the Roarii would do okay, but all their units are about to chain route, to be honest. There's one unit of legionnaires here that I'm chasing around as well. I'm going to go ahead and disengage my general from those Roarii. I don't have enough cavalry there to really break those guys on a charge. I just kind of wanted to see what happened. Didn't get a whole lot of kills. In fact, if I look at my general, I can probably see how many I got. 19 kills. Not bad for a quick charge with such a small unit. Pull all my guys in here. All my guys are a little blobbed up. We'll get them spread back out here. Now would be a good time for my general to come back. Let's get all my hoplites into hoplite phalanx. Alright, so those legionnaires are completely bottled up. Legionnaires are definitely a good unit, but they're definitely outmatched in numbers as well. So Eulalia is ours. Let's end that battle. Not that we ever doubted it would become ours, and I should have enough troops here to be able to defend it against fairly large Roman incursions. I'm not sure if the Romans mean to counterattack me, though. We will find out with time. There we go. Roman scum. Thanks for keeping my town warm. Let's get rid of some of these Roman buildings here, especially these temples. Let's tear these down. And I'm going to tear down this fish market too, the fishmonger, because it's going to cause negative penalties for my public order. Alright. Carolus should be able to somewhat defend itself since it's such a large. So I wonder what these Roman fleets are doing way down here. Are they chasing my... I wonder if they're chasing my army. Carthago Nova does have a pretty sizable fleet over there, or transport ships or something. I need to look and see what it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, they've got a blockade going on Tingis. So what I'll do is I'll hit Gadira while they've got Tingis blockaded. And it doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on down at Migdol. So we should be able to, on the next turn, go make our invasion. Alright, good. So we'll knock out the last resistance basically there in North Africa. Upgrade this building while I have a little bit of cash money left over. Click that to put our spy to work in the turn end. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Actually, let's not end this turn. Let's go ahead and do all of our upgrades that we need to do. So I'm going to make them formidable fighters, and I'm going to give my general more authority. That's kind of my kick lately. I don't know if it's the best, but it's what I've been liking. And then I like giving my agents a lot of zeal, and you can spread it out however you want though, because each trait that you give them helps them with certain abilities, so it just kind of depends on what you want. It's not like any of them are particularly bad. Taking Syracuse would be fun. Of course, taking Syracuse would be even more fun if they would, make Sicily its own province so that Syracuse could have walls like it did. The Romans, looks like they came and navally blockaded Carolus. I'm not honestly concerned if they want to navally blockade. If they attack the city, they'll fail. Really? There's a... Oh, okay, this is out at that town that I abandoned, basically. So yeah, we'll just auto-resolve that, let them have it. Some Nasamones rebels. I guess I didn't think about the fact that the Nasamones might come back to life here. Alright, so the Nasamones are back. Great. Not exactly what I had hoped to happen. And they already hate me with a passion beyond all. So, I may have to go back and cremate these guys again, because I'm not going to let them come after my cities, so I guess I may just have to go back and conquer this province and keep it. Or at least, maybe I can subjugate them. See how that works. I'm just really not real interested in maintaining that province. Got a fleet, so I feel very confident I can fight back the fleet. Enemy Roman transports. Let's see. Let's go ahead and settle on Carthago for this turn in with this army. And, ooh, I can recruit Carthaginian ballista. Heck yes. I'll take a couple of those. And then, take a unit of African pikemen, just since I have enough room. Those ballista are going to be fantastic. Okay, we can fix some of these buildings in Alalia. We already have a temple, so we don't need to overkill that. Let's just get some more agriculture, and we'll convert that into a port that's part of our... And then I'm going to actually build this amphitheater to try and boost public order in the province, and that should help out. Let's see if we're ready to make our other moves here. Yep. So we can... Okay, I've got to take him out of the row hard stance in order to be able to attack, so we'll go to no stance. And I'm going to put this fleet right outside of their range, and then the transport ships right behind them. So it looks like on the next turn actually we'll be able to take them, and Carthago Nova has these guys blockaded with pretty big army there, so we'll be in good shape. And the Nasamones, like I said, we'll overkill them again on the next turn. The spy,
I will guard your secrets with my life.
keep him leveling up. There's definitely a lot of Roman armies and fleets out here. I could really use a second fleet, to be honest. It would be very helpful, so I think I'm going to raise a fleet. Let's find a suitable general. Anybody in the Barkid dynasty? Yes, this guy is. Okay, raise a fleet. And if I want to go with lower upkeep, I could do one of these other boats. 186, 152. So this Libyan Hoplite has, yeah, but this ship's pretty huge and great at ramming. So I am going to go ahead and pay the extra upkeep and get it. Let's start off by recruiting a pursuit ship. We're not researching any technologies. Let's go see what technologies we need to research. +3 replenishment rate for all armies and fleets. That wouldn't hurt. Plus we could do a skirmisher camp and maybe start getting some Balearic slingers. Let's go ahead and research that and see if we can get some slingers. Having some slingers in my armies would be helpful. Ooh, Roman's really ganging up on Carolus right now, so we might need to sail some reinforcements there. I could march my army back down from Alalia to Carolus, and that's probably what I should do. It'll leave Alalia a little bit exposed, but Carolus would be a bigger loss. And then while the Romans are busy there, that should allow me to sail this army from Carthago to Syracuse. And to be quite honest, if I have those... Ooh, wow, we get to fight a battle against the Gaiatuli. They're going to sally forth against the Nova Carthago blockade, and I get to reinforce them, so we're going to control a large army and fight this. It is a battle to take the city, it looks like. Which means that I'm going to have my naval ships and my landing forces. This is going to be an extremely easy victory. And there's going to be a lot of units, so I'm not going to be surprised if this lags a little. I should probably be playing my campaigns on large unit settings rather than extreme, just to help out, but I couldn't help myself. Oh, Tingis has walls too, though, so this may be a little trickier than we think.
Our reinforcements
Check out that
have
lighthouse
arrived.
right there, that's cool. Alright. Well, there's a gatehouse over there. We could potentially burn these gates. Not a whole lot of places. There's actually no places to land.
battle is
Or
turning
actually,
in
yeah,
our
I
favor.
could land right there. But I'm guessing that Nova Carthago is going to do that. Yeah, look at that. A couple of landing spots there. 4 landing spots. That you wouldn't have to worry about walls. If Nova Carthago doesn't use them, I believe I will. Oh, there's a gate right here, too. And, let's see what we can do. Let's pull my naval ships up over here. Out of the way, just so everything else can get in here. I want to stay out of range of those towers and stuff, to be honest. What the heck's up with this? My unit cards are like hidden here. That's going to be really hard to use. I've never seen that happen before. Alright, I'm going to get all my boats kind of out of the way here. I'm kind of reluctant to land too many guys here for this tower to start shooting because towers are pretty devastating. And And it looks like Nova Carthago is going to use these slots over here to land, but they've chosen to land skirmisher troops there. Of course, they have all skirmisher troops. Good grief. It's because it's a fleet, and they've just got a bunch of raiding ships. One ship full of Carthaginian Hoplites. We're going to have to definitely help these guys out. Libyan Hoplites. So let's take these Libyan Hoplites, because these guys are kind of sacrificial units. I'll come land them right here. At least I'll try to. Got all my boats. It looks like Nova Carthago's heading over here to try and land also. That's not going to be real helpful, to be honest. I wish you could use their own docks against them. That would be rather nice. It's not wanting me to land any more troops than that over here. Don't want to land my Carthaginian cav and get it shot up. Okay, we got both those transports trying to land. Medium spear infantry. Transport ships. Let's see these guys over here too. Everything's a little bit of a mess here. We just need to burn down these gates and get inside, and I really doubt that Gaiatuli have sufficient resistance to stop us once we are there. Looks like they have a bunch of Libyan javelin men within the city now. But they've got some Numidian spearmen coming, and they've got nowhere to run to, so that's not going to go good. Well, at least the Nova Carthago troops will start soaking up some of the missile fire. My ship's already under fire. As you can see, there's a little bit of a fire going on there. I'm going to try and get away from that tower as quick as I can and go help Nova Carthago burn down this gate. The sooner we burn down that gate, the better. Sometimes these siege battles get kind of laggy and glitchy too, so hope to goodness that this one doesn't. I'm not going to disembark all of my troops here because there's not really any need. We should be able to win this battle pretty easily. Yeah, check it out. The ship here got hit by that tower. It's going to... Yep, they're going to have to abandon ship. That's why you got to be careful around those. Having some artillery ships helps a lot when sieging these types of places. Check out, I got some Numidian javelin men on the wall. I'll let the enemy is attacking our ally. Yeah, I'm gonna let Nova Carthago take that beating. Let's bring my guys over here. Dang it. They're unloading right where I'm trying to. Dang turds. There we go. See if I can get unloaded there. And let's try and burn these gates. My Libyan hoplites are under javelin fire right now as well. But we've started burning the gates. Looks like it may be a long process though, because that one throw only did 2% damage. And keep throwing your torches. Don't want to be here all day. Gaiatuli at least are gonna hopefully waste some of their javelins here. That's gonna take me a while to get inside here. Let's see if I can reposition my guys where I can get better throws. Let's bring these two troops over here. Carthago Nova's focusing all on those javelin men and not at all on burning the gates, so it's not going to make this process any quicker. I really wish they hadn't wasted those landing spots over there. Yep, they've wasted every last one of them though. If they hadn't done that, it would have been possible for me to go land some of my troops over there. But there's not any more spots for me to take advantage of that in. Up to 12% damage on the gate. Let's get these other hoplites in here and try and speed that up. If we can break through though, the Gaiatuli have little more than light spearmen and skirmishers, so Shouldn't be a problem for my Libyan Hoplites to break them, even though they're not very strong. And I can always unload another ship if I need more men. Here we go, I got more Libyans here. There are javelins flying everywhere. Kind of looks like the 4th of July here. Alright, now I've got even more guys hurling torches, so we should be able to substantially speed up this process. Yes, the gate is going to start coming down much more quickly now. Looks awesome though with all my guys there. Let's get into an insert view here. Kind of give you some of the battle realism. Nothing real impressive since I have Libyan Hoplites, but you can see him under javelin fire and hurling torches trying to burn the gate down. Awesome. Truly awesome. Love these kind of things about the game. Yeah, look at those javelins bouncing off the walls everywhere and guys throwing them down over at my men. It's freaking awesome. Gotta love this game.
Hoplites ready!
Looks like my guys are getting a little bit glitched out here. Let's keep them torch throwing. Alright, 87% damage, 94. Just a couple more good chucks and we should have it here. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, the gate will burn. Pull my guys back here just a little bit. As soon as that gate's down, we're going to just plow through and make a run straight for one of the capture points. I don't want to risk getting any more of my ships destroyed or anything, so I'm going to just kind of hold off for now. If I need to unload more men, I can, but I think we'll be good with what we have here. Carthago Nova's already got these skirmishers over here softening up a few of their troops as well. I can't believe these guys didn't get killed by all those Numidian spearmen.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed.
Perfect. In we go. Now, these hoplites don't have the best morale, so it is possible I could lose them, but at least they're just Libyans. My guy's coming through the gate getting nailed with boiling oil. That is bad. I didn't realize the guy at Thule had boiling oil. I'm taking heavy losses getting through the gate. Definitely not good. But I should be capturing it. Wow, that boiling oil is nuts. Good grief. Wow. Well, I've got the gatehouse under control now. So at least they can't pour more boiling oil on me. Good night. Golly, that was bad. Well, those guys are as good as dead. So I may... Carthaginian Cav, Libyan Hoplites. I may go land a couple more transport ships to bring in here just because these guys got so absolutely thrashed by that boiling oil. I'm afraid to like go out and try and capture stuff just because my guys are so weak. Plus these Gaiatuli might come off the walls here and try and come down at me. Try and pull back just a little bit. See if I can... That tower over here shooting at me, that's annoying. Let's see, Nova Carthago's coming in. Gaiatuli are still not coming down. I'm just worried my guys are too weak to win any fights. Plus they're going to get shot up some more by that tower as I try and run past it. Oh, Nova Carthago's got another gate burning down over here as well. Let's go ahead and run out into this capture point with these troops. I mean, I'm just going to get mowed down by the towers if I stay here anyway. Maybe that'll force the Gaiatuli off the walls. And they've got this gate burning down too, so I can get these reinforcements and run through that gate there that's a little bit closer.
We have lost a victory point.